Hey guys, Jake here. So originally I would be making a video on something like Garrett Williams or Sauce Gardner getting brand new massive contracts, or potentially about Quinshon Judkins, name wrong, being a piece of shit. But nah, we got baseball on the menu tonight. If you don't know, tonight the All-Star game, and early on in the All-Star game, they aired a tribute to when Henry Aaron, broke Babe Ruth's record with his 715th home run. Still his record. Fuck off, Barry Bonds. Fuck you, you cheater. Anyways, this was in the 70s, and there's a very iconic Vin Scully call where he describes how marvelous it is that in the deep South in Georgia there are a bunch in the 70s where it was still incredibly racist and still even segregation. They were cheering for a black man. They were cheering for his triumph despite a massive part of that state still being wildly racist. MLB removed that part of the speech about how marvelous it was. Instead, just how marvelous it was that he got the standing ovation he did in the state of Georgia despite being a black man. Instead, they changed it just being the marvelousness of his 715th home run, pretty much robbing the significance of the moment. Yeah, the 17th home run is still impressive, but that wasn't the point. The point was breaking down barriers, and showing that Hank Aaron's talent, his ability, is that it defied, people sorry, I'm just doing a word. People weren't being, all the people who had been raised, they were cheering for him. People, but everyone was cheering for him. After all the jeers, hatred that had been thrown his way for decades. In Georgia, one of the most racist states in the U.S., he received love and adoration. And we all know why the MLB did this. If you didn't know, back in 2020, MLB was only going to host 2021. The MLB was going to host the All-Star game in Georgia. It was moved due to Georgia filing a law that made it harder for Black Americans state of Georgia to vote. MLB removed it there because of that. They brought it back to Atlanta this year. We know why they did it. They removed the beat. They wanted to make sure Georgia lawmakers were happy. Fuck you, Roger Manfred. You fucking coward. I'm disgusted. Just fucking classless.